Welcome to the Walkabout for the Rolex Los Angeles Sail Grand Prix. Now, we almost got rained out here for the Walkabout, but I'm braving the weather for you guys to bring you all the dockside information today. So I've just watched the Kiwis. They're just coming off the water now, heading up the dock. So we're going to grab them and have a chat to them. Interestingly today, because it was the first day on the water for Los Angeles, we've opted for split fleet format. Try to say that 3 times. So 6 boats have raced this morning and then 6 are racing this afternoon. So it was interesting. It was really gusty. It was raining. We're going to expect a few different things tomorrow, but it was a really good shakedown for the team. So as the Kiwis come up the dock, we'll have a chat to them. Obviously, they had a pretty rough Sydney event, not making that final. We know that they give themselves high standards. So here they come up the dock. I did want to chat to Leo, but he is holding the jib, so I might have to let him go, and Peter Burling as well. So we'll let them go past. Tricky race course out there. It's pretty short, pretty gusty. What can you expect this weekend?
Yeah, tricky. That's a sailor's number one catchphrase, isn't it? No, it's a tight race course. So it's come from the other direction than we raced here before. But this weekend coming looks like it's going to be back around to the west, so more like what we had last year. Hopefully a little bit more wind, but yeah, it's a tight race course, much more like Auckland or Dubai, something like that. So yeah, plenty of action.
Well, you guys will be pushing, no doubt, missing out on that final in Sydney and in Auckland. So I'm sure you're going to come out firing this weekend, no doubt.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Thanks, Blair. Let you go get warm. Really big news coming from France. So they have a new investor in Kylian Mbappe. So huge superstar from France. And also news coming out of the French team is that we are going back to Saint-Tropez. So they've signed a 2-year deal there, and the French team will be pretty happy to be going back on home waters. And it's personally one of my favorite stops in the venue. So that's our other double header this season. We have Saint-Tropez, and then we're going to be heading to Geneva in September. So that's a really exciting stopover for us. Emirates Great Britain, they're just fresh off the water. They're looking pretty comfortable in this weather, to be honest. But hello, how are you going? We'll try grab one of them to have a chat to. Obviously, they are leading the championship after making 3 podiums out of 3 this season so far. So pretty impressive. So let's see who we can get coming up the dock. We won't get who's carrying the jib. They've always got the funnest job. Just stand by. Oh, he's not carrying too much, so I'll have to grab him. Hello, Dylan. How are you going?
Hello, yeah.
How was it out there?
Yeah, it was wet and miserable.
Did you enjoy it, or was it a bit tough, it looked like, for you guys?
Yeah, it was a bit of a tough day. We were struggling a little with the weed out there. It was certainly a bit of a feature, but it's good to have a bad day occasionally, especially not on race days.
Well, last year we saw the Aussies with the broom trying to get the kelp off. I saw you guys did a big hull fly to check if anything was on the boards, but yeah, it must be super frustrating when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but it's the same for everyone. So we'll, as ever, look at the data and come out fighting tomorrow.
Well, this isn't what I expected LA to be, but I think the cool thing about SailGP, we've got lots of different venues. Obviously, Dubai, Auckland and Sydney have been so different, but this weekend will be another different weekend.
Yeah, I think the sun's coming out tomorrow, so that's what we need.
And this race course, it's pretty tight. Are you enjoying that sort of close quarters?
Yeah, really love the tight racing, and I think, again, another spectacular venue with the grandstands right on it, so it's going to be a good weekend.
Also, I'll let you catch up to your team. Thanks,
Thanks.
Dylan. See ya. All right, next team coming off the water looks like the Swiss. Swiss also have a great feature. Seb always comes out with a good helmet. What's he got in his helmet this time? Hey, how you going? Giles is dropping things back there. He's losing feeling in his hands as well, but hopefully we can grab him for a chat. Thought we'd just check in post-practice day. How was it out there?
Cold and wet, but no, it's good fun, good race course, good direction. Yeah, I mean, win-wise, if we can get that tomorrow, it'd be lovely.
And could you have feeling in your hands? Could you hold the wheel correctly?
I got cold this morning at the press conference, and I reckon I'm going to be cold till I finish tonight. It's chilly. I think we've got some sunshine tomorrow though.
Yeah, it looked pretty good out there. It looked like you guys were fighting back through the fleet and made some good manoeuvres. So confident going into the weekend?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but you know, we're off quite a good event in Sydney, and today went pretty well. Plenty to look at, plenty to learn as always.
Now Sydney, I mean we've had a few weeks for you to settle. Would you have done anything differently, or it was what it was and you just come back firing this weekend?
Well, hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? And yes, we would have done something differently on that final upwind, but after review it was pretty tricky. Like we we liked the right turn, and actually we watched the onboards from the British as well, and they were just going to go the opposite way to what we chose. So anyway, it was a good event, and hopefully we can get back in the top 3 this weekend as well.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend, Giles, and thanks for stopping and chatting.
Thank you.
See ya. I think the Aussies went past while I was having that conversation, so we might take you into the tech site. It's pretty new and groovy there, so let's walk on over and have a chat to the Australians. So this is the new setup at the tech site. As you can see, the team bases. I can walk straight through and grab all the athletes and have a chat. I have spotted the Aussies back here, so let's have a little bit of a walk and go chat to them. How are you going? It was a bit of a tough day. First race, you guys were in the practice race. You were off and rumbling, and the second race was pretty tough out there. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely freezing. Feel so sorry for Jason. His hands were like shaking the whole time. So I think we'll try sort him out for tomorrow a little bit with some gloves or something. I don't know. But whatever we can do to stabilise the boat a bit more, we'll try to think about it overnight and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, not a problem. We thought we'd have an LA, like we'd be ready for San Fran and this, but not Los Angeles. But LA last season, you guys were in the final but didn't win. You didn't get that win in Sydney, so is all the energy there to try get that win this weekend?
Yeah, I think the team's really happy with the way we've been sailing over the last few events, and so it was lovely, like really nice to pull it together in New Zealand and in some hectic conditions. So hopefully, if we have some good conditions this weekend, we can sail as well as we've been sailing all season, and it'd be really nice to pull it off again.
And new team bases, they're looking pretty groovy. You got a pretty good screen up here. What movie are you guys going to play? Get some popcorn out?
Yeah, we were thinking that the other day. It's pretty bright in here with these screens up, but yeah, it looks awesome. So that's really cool.
You walk in and you just see your face every morning?
Yeah, it's a lot. Not sure if I like that.
Well, I know you're freezing. I know you've had a big day, so thanks for chatting and good luck this weekend.
Thanks so much, Lise.
Well, that's it for the walkabout ahead of the weekend's racing. It should be an exciting weekend, so I hope you follow along all weekend, and I will be back for the debrief to wrap it all up. We'll see you then.